African night, there is no silence, only waiting, only hunger, only eyes watching from the dark. And somewhere beneath the cold moonlight, two ancient enemies are about to meet again. The lion, powerful, proud, built like a king, and the hyena, clever, patient, and far more dangerous than most people believe. For thousands of years, these two predators have fought for the same land, the same prey, the same survival. And when darkness falls across the savannah, their war begins again. This is not just a fight for food. This is a fight for power, for territory, for family, for life. This is lion versus hyena, the endless war for the African night. At sunset, the African savanna changes. The golden light fades, the heat begins to leave the ground, and the animals of the day slowly disappear into shadow. But for predators, this is not the end of the day. This is when the real world begins. Lions rise from the grass, their bodies stiff from hours of resting. The pride begins to move. Females walk ahead, focused, silent, their eyes locked on the darkening plains. The cubs stay close. The males follow behind, heavy, watchful, ready to defend what belongs to them. But they are not alone. Far away, a sound cuts through the night. A laugh, sharp, uneasy, almost human. Hyenas. To many people, hyenas look like scavengers, thieves, cowards waiting for leftovers. But that is one of the greatest lies of the wild. Hyenas are hunters, strategists, survivors. They live in powerful clans, sometimes with dozens of members. They know the land, they know the movements of prey, and most importantly, they know how to challenge a lion. Not alone, not carelessly, but together. As the night deepens, a herd of wildebeest grazes near the open plains. They are restless. Their ears turn at every sound. Their noses lift into the wind. They know something is wrong. A lioness crouches low in the grass. Her body is almost invisible. Every muscle is still. Every breath is controlled. She waits, because in the wild, one rushed move can destroy everything. Then, the herd shifts. One young wildebeest steps away from the others. Just a few meters, not far, but in the savannah, a few meters can be the difference between life and death. The lioness moves, slowly at first, then faster. The grass explodes. The herd panics. Hooves crash against the dry earth. Dust rises. The young wildebeest turns too late. The lioness closes the distance. One leap, one strike, a struggle, a fall. Then, silence. For the pride, this kill means survival. Meat for the females, strength for the males, milk for the cubs. But in the African night, a kill is never truly yours until it is eaten. Because the hyenas have heard everything. At first, there is only one, a dark shape moving in the distance, then another, then three more. Their heads are low, their ears are forward, their eyes shine in the dark. They do not rush in immediately. They watch, they study, they calculate. Hyenas understand lions better than almost any animal in Africa. They know when a lioness is tired. They know when the pride is small. They know when cubs are nearby. They know when the males are too far away. And when the moment is right, they call the clan. That laugh in the night is not just noise. It is a signal, a message, a warning. More hyenas arrive. The air changes. The lioness lifts her head. Her face is stained with blood. Her body is tense. She knows what is coming. Because one hyena may not defeat a lion, but 20 hyenas can make even a lion think twice. The first hyena steps closer, then another. They spread out, not in a straight line, but in a circle. One moves in front, another moves behind. A third darts toward the carcass, then jumps back before the lioness can strike. They are testing her, draining her, forcing her to waste energy. The lioness snarls, a deep, violent warning. She charges forward. The hyenas scatter, but only for a second. Then they return, again and again and again. This is how hyenas fight. Not with pride, not with beauty, but with pressure. They do not need to look powerful. They only need to survive long enough to win. The lioness stands over the kill, her mouth open, her breathing heavy. She is strong, but she is alone, and the night belongs to numbers. Then, a roar rolls across the plains. Low at first, then louder, heavy, terrifying. The hyenas freeze. The lioness turns her head. From the darkness, a male lion appears. His mane is dark around his face. His shoulders rise above the grass. Every step is slow, but every step carries power. He does not need to run. He does not need to prove anything. The sound of his roar has already changed the fight. The hyenas begin to back away, not because they are cowards, but because they understand risk. A male lion is not just bigger. He is built for war. His bite can crush bone. His paws can break backs. And in a close fight, one mistake can be fatal. But the hyenas do not leave. Not completely. They stay at the edge of the darkness, watching, waiting, because they know something the lion knows too. The night is long, and hunger does not give up easily. The rivalry between lions and hyenas is one of the most intense conflicts in the animal kingdom. They hunt the same prey. They walk the same territories. They raise their young in the same dangerous world. And often, they steal from each other. Lions steal from hyenas. Hyenas steal from lions. This is not good versus evil. This is survival versus survival. A lion pride needs meat to feed its cubs. A hyena clan needs meat to feed its pups. There is no villain here. Only hunger, only instinct, only the brutal rules of the wild. But their fight goes deeper than food. Lions often kill hyenas when they get the chance. Not always to eat them, sometimes simply to remove competition. Hyenas do the same when they find weak lion cubs, injured adults, or isolated pride members. In this world, mercy is rare, and weakness is noticed. Deep inside the hyena clan, power works differently. Unlike lions, where males often dominate the pride, hyena clans are led by females, and these females are powerful, larger, more aggressive, more respected. They decide where the clan moves. They defend the den. They lead attacks. They hold the social order together. A hyena clan is not chaos. It is a system, a society. Every call has meaning. Every movement matters. Every member knows its place. And when they move together, they become one of the most effective forces in Africa. This is why lions cannot ignore them. Because hyenas are not just scavengers in the background. They are rivals. Real rivals. But lions have something hyenas do not. Raw, physical dominance. A lion pride can take control of a hunting ground through power alone. A coalition of male lions can change the future of an entire territory. When new males take over a pride, the balance of the land changes. Hyenas notice. Other lions notice. Even the prey seem to understand. A lion's strength is obvious. It is in the roar, the body, the charge, the fear it creates. But strength comes with a cost. Lions sleep for long hours. They need large kills. They rely on short bursts of energy. If the hunt fails, they must wait. If they are injured, life becomes dangerous very quickly. Hyenas are different. They can travel long distances. They can eat almost every part of a carcass. They can crush bone. They can survive on what others leave behind. They are not as majestic as lions, but they may be even more adaptable. And in the wild, adaptability can be just as powerful as strength. Near midnight, the pride begins to feed. The male eats first. The lionesses wait close by. The cubs try to move in, but one growl sends them back. This is the order of the pride. Power decides who eats. Patience decides who survives. But the hyenas are still there. Their eyes flash from the darkness. Their calls grow louder. More clan members have arrived. The number is no longer small. The lions lift their heads. The male growls. The lionesses stand. The cubs move behind them. The hyenas begin circling again. Closer this time. Braver. One darts in. Another follows. Then another. The lions charge. The hyenas scatter. But the circle reforms. This is no longer just about the kill. This is a message. The hyenas are saying, "We are here too. This land is not yours alone." The lions answer with teeth, with claws, with roars that shake the night. For a few seconds, the savannah becomes chaos. Dust, growls, laughter, snarls, bodies rushing in and out of the dark. A hyena gets too close. The male lion lunges. The hyena twists away at the last second. Another grabs a strip of meat and runs. A lioness charges after it. Two more hyenas rush toward the carcass. The cubs cry behind the pride. The night becomes a battlefield. Then suddenly, everything pauses. The male lion stands over the kill, his chest heaving, his mouth open, his mane moving in the night wind. The hyenas stand at a distance, still watching, still waiting. Neither side has truly won, because in this war, victory is never permanent. By morning, the battlefield looks quiet again. The sun rises over the savannah. Birds begin to call. The grass glows gold. To a human eye, it may look peaceful, but the land remembers the night. Tracks in the dust, bones on the ground, blood in the grass, warnings left behind for anything that understands them. The lions move away slowly, full for now. The cubs follow their mothers. The male walks behind them, still watching the horizon. Far off, the hyenas gather near the remains. There is still something left. There is always something left. And for them, that may be enough. This is why the war never ends, because lions and hyenas are not fighting out of hate. They are fighting because they must, because the savannah does not give freely, because every meal has a price, because every night creates winners, losers, and survivors. The lion may be called king, but the hyena knows the truth. No crown lasts forever in the wild. No territory is safe forever, and no predator rules the African night alone. So when the sun sets again, and the shadows stretch across the plains, the lions will rise, the hyenas will call, the prey will listen, and somewhere in the darkness, another kill, another challenge, another battle will begin. Because this is Africa after dark, a world of power, patience, hunger, and ancient enemies. The lion may roar louder, but the hyena never stops coming. And that is why their war is endless.